Good morning, people of the grid. It's Friday, November the 25th, and I'm going to take Ethan and Amelia to school, get them dropped off, then I'm back in the office here for a day of work. And today we're going to take on the Model S, the Light Runner versus Cora Challenge. We got to go to Red Deer for the weekend, and Tammy's got to come back early because the kids are curling on Sunday. So what we're going to do is we're going to take both vehicles so that she can come back early and I get to stay for meetings. Then we're going to reconnect on Sunday afternoon. But we're going to take advantage of it and do a comparison of what the Light Runner's usage, watt hours per kilometer, would be on the way there, and the Model X. We're going to balance out the weight, so I'm going to take the lighter kids, Tammy's going to take the bigger kids, and that should balance out the human weight. We're going to balance out the cargo, so it's really just Tesla Model S compared with Tesla Model X to get kind of a real world usage. We're going to drive the same speed, we're going to be on the same highway, we're going to run the exact same heating. We'll see what happens. Get in the car, little Billy, we got to go. It's a little windy today out here, but it's lunchtime, so I'm going to take 20, I'm going to do a lap around the neighborhood. You know, the neatest thing about this is it's November 25th. I don't ever remember doing skateboarding or longboarding in November, let alone November 25th. This is awesome. Hey, people of the grid, just had a quick sandwich at home after the boosted board ride, which was awesome, and now I'm just running over to our mail stop just to check on mail. They had said there was some stuff there that was for me, so I'm going to pick that up, and then I got to get back home. I got a conference call this afternoon, and then wrapping up for the day, and we head up to Red Deer. All right, people of the grid, we are just getting stuff ready to go for our trip. Our day here is pretty much done, and I am going over Samantha's report card with her. And she did awesome! She killed it! Killed it, Sammy. Yeah. You really did. Good job, sweetheart. Very proud of you. Keep up the good work.
Okay.
Ooh, do you have your report card too, Lissa? Yeah, can I have a look? All right, people of the grid, we are ready to go. Everything here is zeroed out, so really we're going to be tracking it on grid. That's where we're going to follow the watt hours per kilometer. I've got Tammy in the Model X set up with the exact same information. We've decided we are both going to run our cars at 23, and we're going to heat 3 seats. So we're heating mine and the 2 girls that are with me in the back seat.
Okay, here's Cora's starting position. We'll be doing exactly the same as Mike, which is recording every 50 kilometers, and we'll see what the difference is between a Model X and a Model S. We're running 3 heated seats because we are spoiled, and I think Mike's doing the same. So we're going to try to run exactly the same as possible.
All right, people of the grid, here we are. We've done 50 kilometers and we're averaging 226 watt hours per kilometer. Down here, we're running the heat just like Tammy at 23, and we're averaging 209 on the trip computer. So far, so good. I think 3 out of the 4 kids are asleep, and we've still got about an hour and 9 minutes until we get to the supercharger in Red Deer. An interesting thing that Tammy and I noticed with the Model S and the Model X, when we're on auto steer, it's reminding us to grab the wheel at exactly the same time. Like the timings are precise, pretty much exact the same time. The other thing that to make you aware of is I'm running winter tires, Tammy is not. I'm running 19s, Tammy's running 20s, so those are just minuscule differences. And then I've got the whisper bars on the Model S. Right now we're doing 105 and the speed limit is 110 just because traffic on the road, but it's all good.
Change that over to trip. So go eat some ice like
There we are, people of the grid. Just went over 100 kilometers and our average is 222 watt hours per kilometer. Down here we're showing an average of 196. So doing pretty good. We're getting closer. We got 70 kilometers to go, less than an hour. Just talking with Tammy, it seems that our consumption is pretty close. Our utilization as far as watt hours per kilometer, very, very close, and it seems to be trending to almost the same as we go longer and further. So it's kind of interesting. I didn't expect that the Model S and the Model X would be that similar, but it's good to know.
Now. You'll notice that even though I'm following Mike, we seem to be about 3 kilometers different in our speed, which is kind of interesting. We've got that much time left to Red Deer. There's my consumption, and there is my trip so far.
All right, there we are, people of the grid. Checkpoint number 4, 150 kilometers. We're still doing 222 watt hours per kilometer. Still running 3 seat heaters, temperature at 23, and this computer says we're doing 210 watt hours per kilometer average. So
okay, so I was off by a few points of a kilometer because my husband phoned. Turn it over to the other screen. Right, so that's where we're at this point. Looks like we have 15 minutes remaining. Beast rolls into the supercharger. Miss, the light of the sun on the other side. Oh, there he is. Let's see if we can get away in time. Yeah.
okay, so we made it with an average utilization there of 216 watt hours per kilometer, total of just under 175 kilometers. And the computer here says that we did a average of 172 watt hours per kilometer. And it looks like Tammy parked beside me, so I'm just going to space over one so that we're on different chargers. That way we'll both get a nice supercharge. I'm going to take mine to about 95%.
So we just arrived. This is my final.
Come on, Ethan, get it
Go
together.
back to trip for.
Here we are. We're going to go grab some supper. Good job, Tam. Nice ride.
Yeah, it was fun.
Let's go, guys.
Mom, hi. Hey, Mom. Mom, hi.
Ethan, how are we gonna get across the road with you in crutches? Well, we're just luck, people.
We don't need luck. We have skill.
Yeah. Okay. There's no luck required when you're skilled.
Yeah.
All right. You did it. Good job. You guys hungry?
Yes.
People at Grid know how they're always like, hey, my kids want to play Pokemon. That's a lie. Look at that. I'm not the one playing Pokemon. You guys are. The adults.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Huh? I'm playing a game.
What is it?
Dumb Ways to Die.
Dumb Ways to Die.
Your
Yeah.
iPad pushing sound to the earphone headphones.
Yeah.
Melissa? What you doing?
Coloring.
Oh, well done. Hungry?
You know, a little. Not
What are
bad.
you doing?
I'm editing and playing Pokemon and talking to you. I'm doing everything at once.
You're multitasking.
That's how I roll. Well, hey, people of the grid, we are here in our hotel room. We didn't quite make it in time to go for a swim, so we're watching Jumanji on TV with the kids. I'm just going to wrap up the video. Ooh, it's 11:15, so it's going to be a late one again, but that's okay. Tomorrow morning we get to sleep in. We'll do a bit of swimming in the morning. Really interesting. We had the 5 checkpoints, right? So we started at home, then we did it at 50 kilometers, 100, 150, and then we did the final reporting at the supercharger here in Red Deer. And the most surprising thing in the data for me was that between the Model S, between the Light Runner and Quora, the numbers are very, very similar as far as watt hours per kilometer. I even converted it to watt hours per miles for those of you using Imperial. But very similar energy usage as far as kilowatt hours consumed. The Light Runner used up 37.7, and the Model X Quora used up 38.3. And that was a distance of 175 kilometers or 109 miles. Temperature was the same in the vehicles. Most things were the same. A couple of differences, like we said. One was the Light Runner has winter tires on. Quora does not. And the Light Runner has whisper bars on top. Quora does not. But those would be a minor difference. So pretty interesting. Model S, Model X, very similar usage numbers. Cool. Hope you guys had a really good day. We're going to have fun this weekend. We're going to do a whole bunch of swimming. I've got some meetings. Tammy and the kids are going to relax. Then they got curling, and then we'll hook up Sunday together back home. Miker out. Miker out. That also didn't work. Miker out.